Happy Friday, happy National Black Cat Day, and happy almost Halloween. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Austin Evans. It's Friday, it's dreary out there, and that's really not going to change all that much, but at least it's not going to be, widespread raining all day for the whole Arklatex. That is a good thing. We're in the 70s right now. We've warmed up into the upper 70s. Shreveport, Mansfield, Natchitoches, Florine reading at 78. 73 in Texarkana, 71 in DeQueen, 73 in Idabel. A little cooler in the north, but it usually is, and it's not as windy as it was yesterday. Still mainly out of the south, up to about 12 miles per hour. We're not going to be dealing with the really high or moderately high wind speeds that we saw yesterday. Now, of course, what we're talking about, what we've been talking about all week this week, our next weather maker, Sunday night into Monday, I'm ready to see this strong cold front arrive, bringing the likelihood of some widespread rain and the coldest air of the season. That's important. You really need to be ready for this because it might, you don't want to wake up on Monday to a shock of how chilly it's going to be. And it is going to spike our rain chances into Monday. But don't worry, trick-or-treaters. I got good news for you. Don't worry. You can see here, Sunday morning, the rainfall starts to move in, or at least the threat of rainfall starts to move in. Models aren't gospel, but it looks like this is going to be an all-day problem for the whole Arklatex. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be an all-day problem for Natchitoches, but for the Arklatex as a whole, we're going to see this rain move through, the cold front moves through, and then more rain moves in Monday morning as that cold air really sets into the Arklatex. And then going into Tuesday morning, all that rain is gone. It'll be a Sunday and Monday problem. And then come Tuesday, Halloween, we see the clearing of the skies. And for trick-or-treating, everything's going to be perfectly fine. It's going to be chilly, but it's going to be perfectly fine. Here's the next 5 days in terms of temperatures, and you can see, like I've been saying all week, not necessarily a step down, but more of a drop-off cliff going in Sunday and into Monday. And some data suggests that we're going to be dealing with falling temperatures on Monday, and that this high of 53 will actually happen real early in the day. We'll have to wait and see on that, but it is a definite possibility. Here's a live look at our Mattress Plus KSLA tower camera overlooking downtown Shreveport. We're seeing that cloud cover remain right now, and it is going to be a problem off and on throughout the day. The next 6 hours show us warming up into the low 80s for highs, or at least by 3 o'clock we'll be in the low 80s. And we should see some sunshine. We're also going to see some showers popping up. Nothing widespread like yesterday, but they are going to be there here and there. You might get caught in one. Just be mindful of what you're doing. If you're driving, if you're walking, just be careful. And we're going to be seeing those off and on showers be an issue throughout the rest of the night and throughout the day tomorrow. Though tomorrow is not going to be quite as cloudy, it looks like. We might see a little more widespread sunshine. We are going to be dealing with those shower chances. And then we got Sunday. We can see Sunday on Future Track, and you can see here again off and on shower problems throughout the day. Highs today, we're looking at the low 80s, maybe the mid 80s if you're lucky. If you see a little more sunshine up in the North Arklatex, maybe a little cloudier, so you might not quite reach that 80-degree mark. Give you the first alert to your tomorrow morning forecast. Temperatures are going to be starting off your Saturday in the 70s, and we're really not going to warm up all that much tomorrow from the low 70s. We'll eventually warm up into the low 80s, mid 80s come Sunday, and then everything comes crashing down going into Monday. You can see high of 53, high of 55 on Halloween, high of 54 on Wednesday. Also take note of the lows. If you got plants outside, I would begin, considering covering them. At least Monday night and Tuesday night, especially if you're along and north of I-30. I'll have the latest coming up on KSLA News 12 at noon. If you missed that, I'll be back for KSLA News 12 now at 4 later on this afternoon. Have a great rest of your Friday, and if I don't see you, a great weekend.